Jenny recounted the thrilling story of her entire adventure. She told Susie and Keith about Professor Zazer and his experiments, the truth behind the tragic accident in the mines, and how she discovered that her father was alive. But she left out one critical detail: the town that disappeared. How would they react to such an unfathomable revelation? Would they even believe her? She wasn't sure she believed it herself.
It was an incredible adventure. Although, I think the greatest discovery today has been our friendship.
You never stop, do you?
All these trials have really brought us together. And now that you and Keith are friends again, we can form our own mystery-solving club. It's just a shame we didn't unmask the Man in Black. So what's our next step, fearless leader?
There's something about this case that still doesn't add up. I need to find my mum, before the cops do.
But she could be anywhere.
No, she's gone to Widow's Drop.
Where?
Widow's Drop. I have no idea where that is.
Oh, it's certainly not on any map I've seen.
That's because it's not a place.
What?
Yeah. It's a plant. My dad has had... He grew one in his greenhouse. He had to separate it from all the other plants. They all started to shrivel up. Have you ever felt a flash of pure inspiration? A sudden feeling of everything falling into place. It's the moment a great detective lives for. An epiphany. Keith, what day did you take out the trash?
What?
What day does the garbage man come?
Oh, Friday?
Why?
Of course! I was right there the whole time.
Jenny? I know where my mum is.
Jenny,
And I know who killed Dean Strasberry.
Jenny! Look out!
Skill.
We survived! Yeah, we made it.
I had to go back. Go back?
But we just got out.
A little birdie told me I'd find you three unruly kids out after curfew.
Oh no.
Damn. Stealing, breaking and entering, destruction of property. You're all in a heap of trouble. Jenny, I can't say I'm surprised to find you here. But Keith, Susie, I expected more from you.
I'm ruined.
Sheriff, it's the station, are you there? Go ahead, station.
Susie, Keith, I need you to create a distraction. What? There's no time to explain. Where are you going?
You just have to trust me.
Okay. No! Susie, please. No!
Not unless you say it. Say what? After everything we've been through? You know it's true. What are you talking about? Now it's hardly the time for this.
You told me to stand up for myself, so that's what I'm doing.
Hold on a second. Enough chatter. Get your sorry butts over here. Now!
We depend on each other. Admit it, Jenny. Oh, come on, Jenny. It's not a big deal. Just say it.
This is your last warning. I'm not gonna tell you again. Of all the challenges our tiny hero had faced, this was perhaps the toughest.
You aren't alone, Jenny LeClue. You don't need to pretend anymore.
As hard as it was to say it, Jenny knew deep in her heart it was true.
Fine. Susie Glatz, you are my friend. Thank you, friend. Now, let's get you out of here.
Yeah, I got him safe and sound. I'm bringing them in now. What the?
You'll never catch us, Copper! Sorry, Mr. LeClue.
What? Do you have them or not? I thought I did. Where did she go? Okay. Is he gonna be alive? Yes, what? Ooh, my head. Thank goodness it worked. Oh, how wonderful to hear your voice. I was having the strangest dreams. What's wrong? I almost didn't make it. Ah, but you did. Now, we've got a lot of work to do.
I knew it!
Jenny?
Jenny? Surprised to see me? I am only a child after all.
What is she...
How did you... It was really quite simple. Once I realised Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die...
What? I don't know. What? Something to do with the bins, because they said the bin man, maybe. I don't know. I'm assuming I can't get this wrong. Why would the dean take out the trash 2 days early? And why would he cancel all his meetings on Friday? Unless he knew he wasn't going to be there. This was the key piece of information I needed. Once I considered the possibility that Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die on Thursday, everything started to fall into place. But consider this. If someone knew they were going to die, wouldn't they do everything in their power to escape their fate? And yet, the dean didn't. There was only one explanation. He staged his own death. Oh boy. I don't know. Is it these? The flora? I could be wrong. I'm It's no secret that the Dean is an avid gardener, but some people might not know he authored a book about exotic plants and their natural remedies. You knew how you were going to die, Mr. Strasberry. Poison. You knew because you made it yourself, from one of your plants. A poison that you had an antidote for. That would be the method, but you couldn't work alone. You needed an accomplice, someone to revive you when the time was right. That, I guess. And I don't know. Widow's Drop. I think. I have no idea. In the basement of my house, on my dad's old dusty desk, I found a recently used vial. The residue was purple, the same colour as the marks on the Dean's neck. In the jail, Mum knew she was running out of time, so she entrusted CJ to finish what she had started. To revive the Dean from his deathly slumber. You plotted together to stage Mr. Strasberry's death. It was a simple scheme. Poison him with the plant, and return after the funeral to revive him. You had intended the death to appear natural, but not everything went according to plan. What went wrong with the plan? Me. The Dean's electrocution and fall from the balcony was an unfortunate accident. This threw the plan into disarray. The Deans instinctively reached out for something to stop himself from falling, but all he managed to grab was the ID card hanging around Mum's neck. Once she realised it was gone, she returned to collect it, but I had already found it. Even the smartest criminals make mistakes. Earlier, the Dean had told me that he was meeting Mum in the library. That was a mistake. If I hadn't gone there to find Mum, she might have still escaped before the police arrived. Getting caught hadn't been part of the plan. Quite remarkable, Jenny. And you worked out all that by yourself? Yes, that's how you did it. But the real question is why? Well, that's all a bit more complicated, I'm afraid. It was a rhetorical question, Mr. Strasberry. I know why you're working together. But first, I have to tell you about aliens. Well, I think I actually got all that right. I wonder what happens if you get it wrong. I have no idea. Oh, this is exciting. What an incredible adventure this turned out to be. Jenny's growing up and discovering her full potential. And to think, I did it all without anybody dying. Hello? Richard! What do you think of the new scenes? Are they wonderful? I beg your pardon? Trick you? Certainly not. But don't you see, it all works out perfectly this way. I can already picture where the next book will start. You're not serious, I didn't promise anything, but there must be another way. Just give me more time. Cancelled! Richard, please. Richard? Hello? Hello? It's no good. They won't publish it unless someone dies. But I can't do it. I just can't. Come on, Arthur. Jenny's whole world hangs in the balance. Decades of work. It can't all end now. I have to. It's like Jenny's mum always says. A great detective knows the right decision is often the hardest to make. And I am a great author of detective stories. But, I can't pick. What should I do, Rufus? Brilliant! Yes! You're always right, old friend. I'll let fate decide. Here goes. What? What? Okay. What if I kill Jenny? What happens then? I missed the table. Oh, so I can choose. Right, sorry. I'm supposed to exit, and that's who. Right. Let's see what happens if I choose Jenny. Fate has spoken, but is she certain? Once the choice is made, there's no turning back. Oh, man. Let's go with it, I guess. Wait, Jenny wasn't an option. Was she? Oh, Rufus. I think I need to lie down. As I was saying. What was that? No more interruptions! The tremors were getting more violent and more frequent. Please, I'm in the middle of my astonishing denouement. Everyone in town thinks CJ is crazy, a madman, spouting wild theories about aliens and hidden forces at work in Arthurton. But all the strange phenomena he's seen are real. And the culprits are men, not monsters. So this. Council 3. I guess it would be those two. Arthurton is built on top of some kind of energy source, something special. I uncovered the secret laboratories of Professor Zazer. He ran experiments to study unique properties of Arthurton's resource, and his research was funded by a shady organization called the Council of Three. One of the experiments went tragically wrong and caused the collapse of the quartz mines. They covered it up and blamed the miners, and yet the experiments didn't stop. Instead, they built an even bigger facility. Years after the accident in the mines, an even greater tragedy struck Arthurton. Only this time, the townspeople didn't know. I don't fully understand it, but something happened to the whole town. And wherever we were, we aren't there anymore. The rest of the world thinks we disappeared. At first I thought I was solving two separate mysteries, but then it hit me like a ton of used books. The two were inextricably linked. And that's how I know your motive for staging the Dean's death. Maybe that. What's the report? I don't know. I don't know. Is it that? Dad wasn't working for the university. He was working on Zazer's machines, all under the watchful eye of the Council of Three. The Dean is part of the Council of Three, or at least he works for them. Through her own investigation, Mum concluded that Dad had died under suspicious circumstances. She confronted the Dean. Racked with guilt, he confessed and begged for her forgiveness. Instead of letting anger cloud her judgment, Mum saw an opportunity. And together, you can concoct a plan to bring down the organization from the inside. What a brilliant mind you have, Jenny LeClue. Julie, I believe you underestimated this girl. You could have gotten yourself killed. But I didn't. But what if you had? I'm not a kid anymore. I have to make my own choices. A flower cannot blossom without light. Jenny had risked everything to save her mum. I'm sorry, Jenny. You were running out of time to save Mr. Strasberry. I was trying to protect you. I know. I should have trusted you. But you were wrong. I just apologized. No, not about that. Everyone presumed Dad died in the lab explosion. So did I. Until today. But then I started finding secret messages all over town. They led me to a secret room under the graveyard. And there, on a small television, I saw him. Henry? Dad is alive! But he's trapped on the other side, and he's been trying to contact us the whole time. He made it back? Then the experiment worked. Exactly! But if he made it back, that means we can all get back. We need to get to the machine, right away. No. First we need to find Professor Zaza. That's not good. What? What the flippin' what? How do I know what's what? How do I know which does what? Teal coloured, go. I don't know. Is there actually a way of knowing which one you're supposed to pull? Because I have no idea. Maybe the game's been telling me throughout the story. What is this? I hope I'm able to restart from certain parts of the game, so I would love to choose who dies and stuff again. What? What? Thank you for making. So, oh man, Joe and Ben, you did God's work. So, what? Oh my, what? What? So, presumably, who I chose out of the three is who goes, yes? Like, who I choose in the three there's who disappears at the end. I presume whichever one I pick makes no difference as well. I'm actually tempted to look at a long play quickly, just to see if it makes a difference. Alright, so I looked at 4 different videos. So 3 of them, 3 videos and me. 3 of them, me and 2 others picked Jenny, which is amazing. And me and the other two picked completely different switches, which again, the odds of that are amazing. So yes, each switch does the exact same thing, nothing changes, from what I can tell, at the very least. And someone else picked Dean, and Dean disappeared at the end instead. So presumably who you pick is who disappears. But, oh man, I loved this game! I loved this game. I presume this means that they're working towards making a sequel, because no mystery should be left unsolved, and it is currently unsolved. Sort of. But who are the other members of the Council 3? Presumably, I'm now being sent to where my dad is, maybe? And yeah, it was awesome. I absolutely loved this game. It was so fun. It was so fun. Like, how could you not love it? It was just a great experience. Just a really fun playthrough. And yeah, I absolutely loved it. I love the story, I love the characters, I love the artwork, it's gorgeous. The puzzles are pretty good as well. Get a tiny bit repetitive here and there, but it is really fun. Like, it's just a great game. And yeah, you can choose scene select as well, so if you want to see it, you can. So the truth, I was right, Mum isn't a murderer. So this is save Dad, save the town. So yeah, there's the truth. That's pretty cool. Dad is alive! Oh, it's awesome. Did you accept Mum's apology? I kind of wish you could see, like, percentages of people who played. So what did I finish as? Protector, which is great. Realist, dreamer. So I'm more realist. I'm more emotional over logical. I'm a planner instead of an improviser. Well, actually, it seems more like equal on the bottom one, which I think I am. Loyal, reliable, and duty-bound. You go above and beyond expectations, put others' needs before your own. You are thoughtful and careful, but sometimes take too much and refresh your feelings. Yep, that sounds like me. That sounds scarily like me, yes. That's pretty good. I love this game. I think it's super cool. I love the journey you go through, like the cases, and how many pages was this in the end? 38. Yeah, this was really cool. Like, I loved it. I had such a blast. I missed 5 conversations, I think. So don't know where they are. But yeah, I just absolutely adored this game. I thought it was really fun, and I hope they're working on a new one, because I am going to eat it up if they are. I guess I'll finish by clicking continue and seeing if it does anything. I'd be intrigued to see where it puts me. I'm guessing it'll put me in the decision of who... Oh no, it just puts me in the credits. Fair enough. To be continued, yeah. I mean, I'm up for a to be continued ending. Like, it's great. But yeah, it's a shame that their mum died. That is sad. But yeah, I did enjoy the journey. A great detective leaves no puzzle unsolved, and I assume this will not be unsolved. So, until the next time, thank you very much for watching this series. I've absolutely adored it. And yeah, I will see you next time for whatever it is I do. Take care. Bye-bye.